Hello and welcome back to a direct continuation of the previous episode of Original War. I just tried to record and let me just say that was actually... It got to the point where I was like, well, this will be another entire episode of me doing nothing but learning. The biggest part is the sniper right here, but I figured out a way to destroy that with the infantry. The other biggest thing is that the enemy attacks. The enemy attacks just hamper this assault so much that it is actually really difficult because you effectively only have a certain amount of time between attacks to actually think about attacking. Why is the doctor outside and getting shot at? Pretty much what I need to do is deconstruct these things, as nice as they are and as helpful as they are. Actually, something just occurred to me on that note. If I go over here, will they start shooting the buildings? No, they will not. They used to shoot at those buildings because there was scientists in them. Now, they are not shooting at the buildings because there are no longer scientists in them. And they will shoot at people. They don't seem to shoot at much else without your specific command.
Let's take them out. Crush them.
I'm going to try and use this time to get rid of as much as I can, and then just retreat back into the base when there's an attack. And I'm not retreating right now, I just remembered something else that I found out. Which I can, with someone right there, I can somehow see these things. Which is nice, in the sense that I can just get rid of them. I'm going to have the doctor there just because he's in yellow and I'm still trying to, use my time efficiently. That is their cyberite thingy. So what I can do is shoot this from here, and then, right in the... I saw that vehicle. Yeah, the vehicle's fine. Slow it down and shoot this. Now what I can do is get over here. Where's the sniper?
Let's take them out.
Because I shot time-shifting missiles to slow him so he only got a singular shot off. And now, with that, I'm going to retreat back to base because the enemy should be here any minute. Any second, even.
Ready? On my way.
I like you to just top people off.
Next.
And while I'm at it, I'll have Oleg,
Ready.
or Oleg and Gorky,
Yes.
whichever, come over here, become scientists, and heal you. While I have a moment. And of course they have to have the most powerful vehicle come from the most convoluted place ever.
Doc, this.
That vehicle is still alive. There we go.
Yes. Destination reached.
Okay, that did hurt that to the point that I want these guys to come in here, become mechanics, and quickly repair it. Wow, that repair is fast with 4 people on it. Who would have guessed?
Yeah.
Alright, now I want you guys to get back in there. And soldier it up, and let's continue.
Let's go.
Let's go up here again to get rid of that new vehicle they just made.
Let's take them out. Sure, comrade.
And now, what I should be able to do is just walk over here
On my way. Let's go.
and take that out.
My pleasure.
Because there is, I believe, at least one person in there being the one who makes those things. Of course, when I get shot at, I kind of panic a bit. Okay, vehicle dead.
Let's take them out. Let's take them out.
Other vehicle.
Here I am.
Ow, I'm really getting... Really was just getting assassinated right there. Can you heal the other dude too, please? Okay. There are a lot of vehicles over there. I don't even think there was that many vehicles last time. So again, let's use the attack ground command to our advantage to just blow that up until we see someone come out.
Let's take them out. Blast.
Okay, that means we have successfully cleaned it out.
No problem, comrade. Crush them. Duck this.
And just, I'd like to blow up these things just because they block sight range, and I don't need that. I need these things, and in turn I need their thingy madoodle over there, but other than that, I just died.
Sure, comrade.
I was there for too long.
Let's go.
Well, poopy. And a half.
Yeah, ready. Destination reached.
Alright, let's get rid of these again.
Time to kill.
I'm glad I figured out that way to get rid of the sniper, because that sniper is really annoying.
Comrade. Blast. Blast.
Because
Time to kill.
is
Let's go. No problem,
that their attack, or was that another vehicle that was actually just shooting at me?
Next.
I didn't see what color it was.
This. Next.
But the thing is that
No problem, comrade.
there's a rocket over here,
Next.
and because of the position of said rocket, I can't, like, it has a blind spot, but
No problem.
the rocket does so much damage to infantry that it just completely assassinates the infantry before the infantry can do jack all.
No problem, comrade.
Yeah, before the infantry can do jack all. I don't know why they specifically targeted this, but that is getting repaired. Okay. And I can actually go across this little thing of water, but there's like 4 or 5 turrets that will all shoot at you. Ow. That will all shoot at you, and there ain't squat you can do about it. So it's just so much firepower shooting at you that you can't even really skirmish it, because you shoot once and then you need to retreat.
Let's go.
So unless you do the epitome of skirmishing, that ain't happening. I'm getting rid of these just so I have better movement to get rid of them. I'm slowing this down because it's near destruction. Okay. Shot time missiles, so I should be able to just kill this guy. Even if he shoots again, it only puts someone into the red,
Here I am.
which is perfectly acceptable. Now what I want is this out of the way. Just put it into the red, and then we're free to retreat.
Sure, comrade. Destination reached. Comrade.
I really wish there was some way that you could negate
Yes.
the constant attacks, or that it wasn't a constant attack, because these are pretty brutal attacks. You've seen that. There's a couple vehicles and like 6 or 7 infantry. That ain't that coming every couple minutes when you're trying to attack, and they will actively come after your forces that the moment they leave your base. Which, by the way, they don't actually target Gorky, they just seem to target Russian forces that aren't in their base. And if there isn't any Russian forces that are in their base, they will come over and kill here. Because when I was trying to kill that rocket launcher with rocket launchers over here, they actually moved through this base specifically to kill me. And I had Gorky in here, so there was literally no reason for them to do that. Why were you up here? Explain this to me, young man. Also, could you kindly blow that up before they actually fully repair it?
Yeah, sure, comrade.
And as for you, get back down there.
Yeah?
Last thing I need is for you to attempt to help.
Yes.
Click on stand ground too, just so you don't do that again.
Yes.
Okay, now the issue of... No! Bad. Now the issue of getting rid of this thing.
Blast you. My pleasure.
and then getting rid of the dude.
Crush them.
Like how he attempted to run.
Crush them. Duck this. Delighted.
Okay, that's a vehicle. Get rid of vehicle.
Let's
Vehicle
take them
bad.
out.
Ow.
Delighted.
That is also bad.
Let's take them out.
Yes, comrade, commander.
Delighted. I will, comrade.
Okay, there's a radar
Let's
tower,
take them out.
and I would like to get rid of that before I retreat.
Blast you.
Okay. This is literally how you have to do it, because you would have, even if you would have done it by just assaulting the base,
Let's
it
go.
would have been you killed the scientists, and then you still need to kill the base before the first attack shows up, which is, I believe, still the strongest attack, because it's, you know, supposed to show that John's absolutely livid, but the first attack, I believe, is stronger, therefore it does more to you, therefore you would have to have a humongous tank force in order to survive it, and as I believe I said before in our recording, I can't remember if it was one that I scrapped or not,
This. Incoming.
you guys get in there.
Yes.
You get in there.
Here's the
But I can't remember if it's one that I scrapped or not. However, if you were to attack from the front,
Blast you.
these rocks right here
Duck this.
do so much to just funnel tanks down here, because you can't go down this way, and if you did, there's so many more turrets over here that would suddenly be shooting at you that it would just be extending the battle into having more stuff,
Let's go.
and not so much giving you an advantage or not,
Yeah.
which is what you need. But it makes such a good funnel that the best you could do is destroy this base and come out here, but then the scientists completely scatter. So when they completely scatter, you need to have stuff covering everywhere, and you have no idea when they're going to scatter, so that provides an additional issue.
Yeah? Let's go.
And generally this level is just kind of screwy. And by kind of, I mean
Let's go.
really screwy.
Let's go. Yes, comrade, commander.
The last thing I want to do is take out their depot, because that means I have to go repair it, and there's
Let's go.
much too many turrets around the area right now in order for me to
Let's go.
hope to repair it.
Yes, comrade, commander. On my way.
I really want to get that vehicle out of the way, but okay.
Duck this.
Yes, getting hot.
Duck
Let's
this.
get rid of this vehicle.
Yes, comrade, commander. Yes, comrade, commander.
I'm going to save. Not load. Save. Because I want to try and push it. Which, just in case I do push it too much,
Let's go. On my way.
I'd like
On my
something
way.
to fall back on.
I'll do my
Get rid
duty.
of that, and then get rid of this. And then I'll retreat. This is a fairly hefty
Under
turret.
fire. I could use some
Yes,
help
comrade,
here.
commander. Let's go.
Now, feel free to retreat.
Yes, comrade.
Let's go.
Sure, comrade. Move
But
it.
the next thing I'll do is,
You bastard. You gotta be killed.
Enemy attacking.
like I said, I was trying to push it. That was a little too much. That was literally on the border.
Blast you.
Let's
I'm
go.
under fire.
So I'm going to try this
Some
again.
help here.
And you are not going to go into the yellow.
Here I am. Blast you.
Okay, now it's in the red, just retreat. Everybody.
On my way.
But the next thing I think I'm going to do is get rid of these rocket turrets.
I'll do my duty.
I'm bleeding.
Sure, comrade. You
Delighted.
bastard. That hurt. Be killed.
Yeah, I can't push it that much. I can get rid of the vehicle, but I can't get rid of the turret.
Let's go.
Sure,
On my way.
comrade.
Comrades. On my way.
Ready. Sure,
Now
comrade.
retreat. That's far enough up there that I don't need to worry. I believe those are actually the power plants, which if they are,
I'll
I'd
do my duty, comrade.
actually like to try and get rid of those before I attack the rockets, so I think I might go up there anyway.
Die, bastard!
Yeah, get out of here. I don't like you. Okay, when they send the vehicle first and everything in one direction, so the vehicle just gets completely assassinated, that's nice. Yeah, thank you. Shoot that. Or the turrets take care of it for you.
I serve my country.
Okay, let's go up there.
Let's go.
Actually, I'm going to save and do a kind of suicide run to see if those are actually power plants or not.
Sure, comrade. Ready. Going.
Those are definitely power plants. Actually, let's see if I can actually just get out of the way. No, I can't.
I'm done.
But those are indeed power plants, and there is one last turret up there stopping me from freely blowing those up.
On my way. Let's go.
So if I get rid of those,
On my way. Let's take
I
them
should be able to, in theory, get rid of those turrets uncontested, because they won't have any power.
Moving, comrade.
Now, the next question is, are there any turrets over here that'll shoot at me?
Ready for more, comrade.
Because I haven't...
I could use some help here. Yes. All right, comrade.
Blast you.
The hell was that supposed to be? No.
Fine.
Okay, can they...
Let's take them
No,
out.
those are actually legitimate... Those are actually legitimately out of
All
power
right,
now.
comrade.
Let's go.
So I'm going to retreat to base now, because I don't know when they're going to come at me. And then I will
Moving, comrade.
pretty much just clean out everything I need to, because if I remember right, destroy all laboratories. I just need to capture them next. So basically what I need to do is blow that up, repair it, take it as mine, and then take these things. So the next
All right,
attack,
comrade.
I'm actually... Right after the next attack, I'm going to order these to go in there. I'm also going to have 4 rockets, and you will actually turn into an engineer, since, you know, you don't really use a rocket. So that way I can repair that and capture it, and I think I might send the crane too, although the crane probably wouldn't get there in time. Can you go in from that direction? It looks like in theory you can. Alright, the next attack is happening, and they're all coming from the northern side, which means I can just send you guys over here.
Blast. Blast. Duck this.
And I can also test the theory of where they go, which it looks like they might actually be able to go this way, so that's nice to know. So you guys, just go over here, and I'll have the crane come with me, whereas everybody else, I said everybody else, whatever, I'll have you come in
Yes.
a minute. Everybody else come over here to cripple that, to get whoever is in there out of there, because they're really in the way. And it's not really helping anybody, and it's just generally annoying, honestly. I mean, you're very inconsiderate, you don't think of other people, and it's a bunch of monkeys.
Shit. Shit. Ready.
I was literally getting stopped at
All right.
taking this base by a bunch of monkeys.
Shit. Run to mama.
Yes, take that, please. Is there somebody in there? Looks like there's actually somebody in there.
You bastard.
That hurts. That hurts.
Ready? Comrades. Let's go. This. Blast you.
Yes.
Okay, what I want you to do is take this. Because as I have the vehicles here, which, by the way, I'll have the vehicles come over here now.
Duck this. Blast you.
I'll have you get in there. Actually, no, you're hurt. I'll have you get in there.
Yes. Moving, comrade.
Blast you. Ready?
And become a scientist in order to successfully heal
Let's go.
people. I'll have you capture this. And they were actually researching.
Woof. What were they up to in here? Red.
Okay then. Masha made it through. Laboratories captured and special ammunition invented. I thought I'd need to blow them up after, but... Okay, so this more or less looks good, although I want you to have another point in engineer, and you to have another point in engineer, and you to have another point in engineer. Everybody else is fine. I am so glad that mission's over. That was really annoying for the... And the biggest part was A, the attacks, B, the scientists. I could have dealt with the scientists if it wasn't for those heavy attacks. But pursuit of progress at Trotsky base.
Took useful data from the Americans, Comrade Gorky. Our scientists were absorbed by the space-time properties of Alaskite, but should have focused more on its destructive powers.
Can I speed this up? I can. I forgot if I could speed it up during cutscenes. That's a pretty crappy vehicle.
Marshal, the Americans are attacking Tuchareski base in the north. Reinforcements are requested.
Take a team to help them, Comrade.
This is Colonel Popov calling Trotsky. Professor Gosudorov has been kidnapped by the mercenary group Legion.
How the hell did this happen, Comrade Popov?
We had made a discovery in one of the Alaskite mines. The professor was excited and insisted on personal inspection of the object. They were loading it onto a truck when the mercenaries struck. They knew who they wanted. I could do nothing, Comrade Marshal.
Return immediately, Comrade Popov. This was a bad mistake. Comrade Gorky, you must deal with this. Take a team and find the mercenaries.
With all due respect, Comrade Marshal, do you think this is wise? We have 2 attacks that draw troops away from Trotsky. Perhaps it is a deliberate plan to leave the base weak.
Do not worry, Comrade Gorky. I have a little more experience of these things than you. Take your men and don't return without Professor Gosudorov.
Understood, Comrade Marshal.
Good luck, Berlak.
And so, if I remember this correctly, I'll... Wait, did that say try to protect your vehicles in the future? Well, you will need no engineers in the following mission, and you will be provided with about 6 vehicles. Select your team accordingly. Is this gonna be a specialty mission? Oh, please don't tell me this is a unit mission. God, crappy appy snap apple crapple. Yeah, I'm going to take Schultz. And I'm going to make him... We can actually have bazookas. Going to take Schultz and still have him a scientist because of damage to units within the vehicles. So everybody take at least 6 characters with me, which means you and who else? As much as I love you, Kovalyuk, and your wonderful bandana and mullet, Petrovova is so much better in pretty much every respect. But this is going to be a unit mission. But as I was saying, this is level 10. If I remember correctly, the Americans' last level was also level 10. Why do I have a random person that... Why did you tell me to bring 6 people if I don't have 6 vehicles?
Ready? Yeah,
What
I'll do
the... And these are even oil,
Anything
except
else?
for Gorky's.
Ready?
So that's additionally fun. Because that means... Oh, Gorky's and one other.
Yeah?
Here I
And
am.
you gave me the most ramshackle force you could possibly think of. Like, some of them run on oil, while others don't, and that's the suicide monkey.
Going.
So this is going to be a fun level. I only have one thing that's really efficient against the suicide monkey, too. Just get out of the way of the suicide monkey.
Even ape men are against us, Comrade Commander.
They've programmed the poor bastard somehow. But we cannot take risks. Shoot ape man on sight.
But also, this mentions a an artifact, or whatever, a technological wonder. And if you remember, that was actually one of the things you could capture from the Arabian bases in the previous campaign. So this should be actually be the last one. I do hope those guys don't infinitely spawn, because otherwise this will be a bad time. Can I go up here? It looks like I might be able to go up here. I may as well speed this up. What's up here? Why am I using the oil vehicle to scout? God dang it. Alright, I'm going to use the Alaskite vehicles whenever I can, just because they run off Alaskite. Therefore, they don't use fuel. Therefore, they can actually successfully, indefinitely attack things. Whereas if I use the oil-based, eventually someone's going to run out. Run, please. Run, please. And see, this is what I was talking about. Titov actually got fairly hurt from that, because it was a mortar. Which really just made it suck. Which is why I have a doctor, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to actually attack for periods of time. To actually have the guns go in there, and you're wheeled, whereas Gorky is tracked, so...
Incoming.
No, that's a suicide monkey.
Next, comrade.
No suicide monkeys here, buddy. I didn't even know he was there. But I think I'm going to do is save it here. As per... Oh, I can just... I'll do that just in case. You know, just in case recordings get messed up. Just to be better safe than sorry. But when we come back, we will assault this Arabian base, and we'll have so much fun doing it. Especially since the map is so huge. I'm not... Like... Is the entire map going to be an Arabian base? Like, is this entire area right here a flippin' base? This area right here-ish? Because I could imagine a base being that sprawling and huge just to make the level drag on for a little bit. But that is for next time. Till then, see you later.